Hello and welcome back to another video. It's really chilly outside, and last week, the previous week, the first week of September, it was more like a summer weather, but now it feels exactly like an autumn day. Last week was the first week of school and my first week as the school principal. Even though I'm at the same school, I feel like I'm starting a new one. I don't know why. Maybe life just resets itself after a 4-year period. Like high school was 4 years, university was 4 years, and after every 4 years, everything just resets and you step into a new chapter of your life. And maybe the same thing is happening to me right now. There are also some other exciting news that I want to share with you. Today I'm gonna share a book with you, but this one is very special. It is written by me. And let me introduce you to the first book that I translated. And I finished translating this book 4 years ago. Yes, it was in 2021 and it wasn't published for the past 4 years. And now it is finally here. I even forgot about this one. I used to ask the publishing house about the date of publishing, and one day I stopped calling them. Then recently, a few weeks ago, I was surfing on the net and I stumbled upon this book. It has been published in 2025 and I immediately contacted with the publishing house and I asked them if I was gonna get the copies that I was promised on the paper that we signed at the time, and they said they couldn't contact me since my phone number, my address and my name changed. So I gave them my new contact information and finally I've got 10 copies of this book. I'm gonna gift some of them to my family members and some people here where I live. I'm very excited to see my name on a book. Actually, the book is very big, as you can see, so I got very shocked how much discipline and how much hard work I put into this one, and I remember how hard it was for me to sit down and work on this one. I'm very proud of myself and I hope this is only the beginning of this journey in publishing field. I want to write my own book one day, but I don't know when and I don't know what to write about. This is just a further plan for now. Let's move on to another book, which is All the Ugly and Wonderful Things, which is my current read. It is about a problematic family and the parents are drug dealers, and this little girl is having some issues in every part of her life, and one of her father's friends actually taking care of her and sometimes acting as her father in front of other people like her teachers and school members. And I don't think that they should have that kind of interactions. It was praised a lot, but I'm not reading it so fast, and since I no longer have that freedom to sit down and read whenever I want, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to finish this one, and I'm still on 32% mark of this book. Since the hectic first week of school has ended, I'm planning to focus on some autumn related activities and enjoy the chill weather. Actually, it feels so cold outside when it's dark. I need to close the windows. I like the whole vibe of this weather, and also I like my new position at school and I feel very free and I feel like this is a dream. This life doesn't feel real to me, and I hope this goes on like this with no problems. I'm very happy right now. So the ending of this video is long overdue, and today we're gonna conclude this vlog. First of all, I want to give you a review about the book All the Ugly and Wonderful Things. This story and the morally gray part felt really disgusting, and it was so disgusting that I have no idea about the author's writing skills and how this story actually went by. So I was just trying to finish the book as soon as possible without having to deal with these inappropriate themes. And it's basically a love story between a very old man and a very little girl. The girl was 8 years in the beginning, and then she became 13 or 14 years old when they separated. And I think she confused these things, that the feelings that she should have received from her family, her parents, with the relationship that she had with this very old man. In the end, they live happily ever after as a family, but I don't accept this and I don't approve this. So I gave only 2 stars to this book, just to mark that I've successfully finished it. So let's talk about my new books. This week I've got the book mail, which is this book, God is Dead. And I don't have so much information about this copy of this book, but I know about the philosophical ideas behind this. The God is not literally dead, it's just people don't need the God as the source of power, source of life. People have started to value some other things like money or some other things that are not religion related. And this distance that people are having from the God actually leads them towards some mistakes, some errors that they have in their everyday lives. And alongside that book, I have started, actually I haven't yet, but I will today or tomorrow when I get into the reading mindset. It is The City and Its Uncertain Walls by Haruki Murakami. This is, I think, the most recent book published by Murakami. I like the previous novels like A Wild Sheep Chase and Dance 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 and Wind and Pinball. That was the other book that I've read, and I like the blurry worlds that Murakami creates in this book. So it's like a fever dream, and I like that kind of fever dream books where you are drawn into a different and strange world where you should explore it. And in this book there are 2 timelines, I guess, and one of them is a teenage boy who falls in love with a girl, and the girl tells him about this imaginary city which is beyond the walls. And the other storyline, I think, is when he is older and adult. So I'm having some strong feelings towards this book because I like the magical realism elements. And the last book that I've finished was also a magical realism book, which was the 4th book in Before the Coffee Gets Cold series. And it was called Before We Say Goodbye. And in this one also there were 4 other stories. It wasn't a 5-star rate for me because the structure of the book is now predictable to me. And I think the strongest one, the one that impressed me so much, was the 1st book, because of the style, because of the heavy emotional load in the stories. But now it feels like a safe space to me. That cafe where people come to get rid of their regrets and meet some people from their past lives, and they're doing this knowing that their travel to past will not change the present, and they're still trying to visit those people just to get on good terms with them, maybe. And I like this book series too, and I'm looking forward to look the last book. That's all that I have to say, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.